Hello and welcome to a Wow embossing powder video. I'm Christine and in today's video we're going to be making a kind of love themed card using a couple of gorgeous embossing powders, the Amethyst Ice from the Enchanted Alchemy Quad from Seth Apter and also the Pink Sapphire from the Brennan Keane duo. So for the first part of this card we need to create our gorgeous background, and I'm going to use the Simon Says Stamp Funky Hearts layering stencils. We're going to start with the first two wonky sort of square patterns. We're going to ink one with a mixture of spun sugar and a little bit of picked raspberry distress ink to give us some beautiful pink squares, and then interlocking between those we're going to ink with some shaded lilac and some wilted violet distress inks to give us the purple version of our squares, and we'll use one of each of our embossing powders to add the hearts on afterwards. But to begin with we just want to get our beautiful inky background created, and you'll see as I'm inking that I'm using the Magnetic Crafters platform from Tonic with magnets to hold my stencils down so nothing's going to shift whilst I'm inking through them. Before we move on to the heat embossing part of this card, I'm going to dry the background with my heat tool, and I'm also going to use some anti-static powder as well. Usually with Wow embossing powders you don't need to use anti-static because they're already treated for anti-static in their pots, but because we're going to be working onto a possibly damp ink blended background, it just makes it so much easier if you use the anti-static to get any of the moisture out of your cardstock before you heat emboss. So now we can add on our first stencil over the top with our hearts on it to add those gorgeous patterns inside the squares we've ink blended, and this time we're going to be using our embossing powders. So I want to secure down my stencil again just like I was before. Then I'm going to bring in the Wow ultra slow drying embossing ink pad plus an ink blending tool. I just dedicate one of my ink blending tools to my clear sticky ink, and I always use the same brush for that, and I just put a little bag over the end of it so it doesn't get dirty in the pot with all of the other brushes. And all we're going to do is exactly the same as you would if you were ink blending with coloured ink. You're just going to ink blend with your clear sticky ink over all of the heart areas so that we can add the embossing powder over the top. You can just about see the sticky ink on those sections now, and for this part of the card we're going to be using the Pink Sapphire embossing powder. So we can bring in a scrap of paper, get our Pink Sapphire embossing powder, shake it up so it's going to be nicely distributed, any of the different particles that are in there, and then we're going to tip this over all of our beautiful inked up hearts on here. And once we've decanted the powder back into the pot, I'm going to use my Wow heat embossing tool. Make sure it's nice and hot before you start, and I'm going to heat it from the back to get a really nice smooth finish on this beautiful embossing powder, and it also means that none of the little particles are going to fly off as we're heat setting it as well. And you can see that gorgeous Pink Sapphire embossing powder melted there. It has a lovely pearlescent finish to it, so it's really nice and shiny, this one. And to give it a nice stark contrast, we're now going to use the Amethyst Ice embossing powder from Seth Apter from his Enchanted Alchemy Quad set, and this is going to give us a really different finish, so it's going to give a nice contrast with texture. So we're going to repeat all of the same processes: anti-static powder to make sure there's no moisture, putting the stencil on, inking with our clear sticky ink, and then adding our powder over the top. And make sure you give any of the mixed media type of embossing powders a good shake before you use them so all of the particles are nicely distributed. And again, you want your heat tool to be nice and hot and to heat from underneath as well. So now we've got this far on our card, I want it to have a really lovely chunky bold sentiment. So I've brought out my scripty love die from Lawn Fawn, and I'm actually going to stack it up 3 times so it's nice and thick. I've cut it from black card, and we're going to do 2 or 3 layers in the regular primary Ebony embossing powder, and then I've also got a little wordie from the Be My Valentine wordie set. And I've snipped off the beginning word, which was actually like on this one, but I've done it so it now says love you a lot as the sentiment on this one. So to create our gorgeous thick enamel-like love sentiment, we're going to layer up 3 of the die cuts cut from black cardstock just with our normal glue, making sure they're nicely aligned and there's sort of no glue in between all of the little areas. Then we're going to take this and we're pressing it face down into our clear sticky ink pad, our clear ultra slow drying Wow ink pad. Then we're going to add our ebony black embossing powder all over, tip off the excess and then heat it. And then we're going to work one end to one end at a time. We're going to put our powder back in the jar, but keep our jar open to the side. We're going to start by reheating the VE, and then we're going to add more embossing powder on it. Put the excess back in the pot, heat it again, and do this as many times as you like. 2 to 3 layers is usually perfect for this. And then once the V and E are done, you can flip it back round the other way and work on the L and the O. I just find it's much easier this way. Otherwise, if you kind of hold it with tweezers, then you have to try and get rid of the tweezer mark and things as well. So just working half the word at a time works really nicely. And now we have this beautiful, glossy, enamel looking sentiment to go onto our card. So all we're going to do to finish off this beautiful card is add on our sentiment. But actually, before we do that, I want to add a few little doodles onto here as well, just to kind of make it look a little bit different, just to add some extra details. So I'm going to take a clear sparkly gel pen, and all I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to draw around the edges of all of the purple squares, just a scribbly sparkly line just around all of the edges of the purple ones only. And it just gives a little bit of sparkle just there, so I'm going to do that to all of them. And then I'm also going to take my Posca pen, the PC1MR, it's a really fine pointed one, and I'm just going to do a few dots. You can use a white gel pen as well if you would prefer, but I'm just going to do a few white dots on some of the corners of the pink squares, just again to give a little bit of a different effect, and just put your own stamp on this gorgeous layering stencil. Just gives it a nice little personalised touch. So now we've added those subtle extra details on there, a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of white pen, we can add on our gorgeous bold love sentiment and our little wordie as well, just to that central top portion of our card. And the final step is to simply add this onto our white card blank, just to finish it all off really nicely. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video showing you this gorgeous love themed card using the Pink Sapphire embossing powder from Brennan Keane, the Amethyst Ice embossing powder from Seth Apter, and also just using some of the primary Ebony embossing powder to create that gorgeous enamelled sentiment as well. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye!